G'day everyone, it's Mark here again. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go back and see Ray. So this is part 8 of the Ford F250 restoration from 1957. I've got some parts and also want to tidy up the engine bay. So come along for the ride, and if you haven't already, check out the previous episodes 1 to 7 on the Ford F250 resto, and check out the other videos on the channel. Please give a thumbs up, and in the whatever side of the screen it is, lower right hand side, hit that subscribe button so you get alerted to future episodes. So thanks again for everyone's comments, and let's check out the F250. Okay, we're back here with Ray. Again. I love spending time with Ray, I really do. And he's a nice bloke, as you've said in the comments. But what we're going to do, I've brought Ray a whole stack of parts, and all of them are going to fit today. Nothing's going to be wrong. What do you reckon?
Well, we'll see when we open the bag.
So I just want to do a bit of a before and after shot. I'm just going to clean up some of this corrosion. It's just very light surface rust, just while everything's sort of out of here in terms of the the bonnet's off and the hood, as I say in the US, and the radiator. I just want to get a wire brush and just clean up some of this. Again, it's not a concours d'elegance restoration, but just a general tidy up while we've got the opportunity. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, I've just given this a bit of a clean with the wire brush, so it's kind of a before, and then we'll have a look at after. So that's an after. So you saw before, here's after. It's going to dry off. It's a satin black, so it's obviously looking glossy at the moment because it's still wet. But just, just sympathetically sort of dusted it in there. It'll dry off and just look a bit nicer than just sort of all the surface rust. So before. And that's after, but obviously it's still glossy there. It's not going to end up drying like that. It'll be a satin black, but just gets the surface rust off it and just sort of tidies it up. Once it starts drying off, it'll be a sort of a semi-matte finish, and it'll just tidy it up a little bit. Again, it's not a resto, it's just well, it is a resto, but it's sympathetic. So just the overall effect is, just a little bit tidier in the engine bay. Because the engine block's all been painted, and you'll have the air cleaner. I've got found an original air cleaner with the 272, 171 horsepower decal still on it, so that'll be really cool. That's still in America at the moment, so I'm not going to paint down here because it's going to be covered by the radiator pretty well anyway, so not really planning on doing that. But I think this will just clean it up a little bit. Ray's given me a 5 out of 10 score for the paint. Thanks, Ray. He's generous, isn't he?
I thought it was very generous.
Well, once it dries, you can see it's already starting to it's going that matte finish, which I'm looking for.
I'll just go and give it steps so I can...
All right. Yep. And so Barry bought out the spacer for the fan, so that does fit now. So thanks, Barry, for that. We're not going to do too much fitting up of the radiator at the moment because Ray's got to drill some holes to make that fit into the holder, whatever it's called.
The radiator support.
The support frame. We've tried these are the Gates hoses, for reference 25484 for anyone wanting flexible hose with a cross flow radiator. So that's, be careful on that ladder, Ray.
I'll be right. You know the sizes, the diameters are right. The only issue is going to be...
So I think that looks... it's going to be tall, but obviously that's going to go down further. And the hood's got a dome in it as well, so I think that should be all right, shouldn't it?
As long as we've got clearance here.
Yeah, which we would have.
Otherwise, we'll have to cut it.
Cut a bit of it out.
Cut it a little to...
Yep.
So it's no chance of it touching other...
Yeah, or rubbing on the bonnet and then wearing through. Yeah, I don't like flexible hoses to look at, but at the end of the day, if I can't get a proper hose, then I'm sort of stuck with it. Yeah, it goes down a bit further, so hopefully...
It's ugly for a start, so
it is ugly.
Try and make it so it looks a bit more
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that kind of where you've got it like that looks okay in terms of clearance.
That should work all right.
So that's good. And then this is the other one, which I'm hoping is going to be, well, it's per the measurement. So, oh, what number is that too? The lower radiator hose is Gates Flexible 26504. Okay.
I'll try it over here on the actual radiator.
Okay. That works.
Don't be too rash.
Doesn't give you a lot of grip on, does it? The length of
It's
it.
got to go to here.
Right. Okay.
That's just the clamp to hold it.
Yeah.
I'll get that on there. That will be all right.
It will fit. Okay. It's a bit tight, but
It's tight, and that when that's off as well.
yeah. Okay. You might have to heat it up or something.
That'll be.
But it will fit. This is what I want to hear today, that everything fits. There's no things that don't work. That's the plan.
You get in there without upsetting your paintwork.
Yeah, I mean, because it is a 5 out of 10 paint job, Ray, so we don't want to ruin imperfection. You right? You're okay?
Yeah.
You can grab one too if you
It's a
want
bit
to.
hard to.
That works. Don't you reckon?
No, we'll make it work. And then
And
that's-
length should be fine too, I think. But it's not. It's yeah, it'll work. They're just less flexible. These shorter ones, aren't they, than what you think?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have the proper hose fittings to.
Yeah. Well, I bought the proper bottom hose, but then they sent the top hose.
Yeah.
So you know.
Alright, well that'll do the job.
All right.
As we discussed, probably always keep trying to get the proper hose.
Yeah, I will. But I'll
It's
at least got those reference numbers for the Gates hoses for anyone else. If you're looking,
Like you said, we'll keep them for reference.
yeah.
I'll cut them off and keep them and
All right.
make these fit later on.
I think that's about it. So
Adapters in the
that yeah.
radiator spacer.
I've got
which
that.
is
That's
Barry's
good. Barry's
brought out,
done that.
so that'll now work.
So thanks everyone for following along. Today we did the beautification of the engine bay. The hoses fit. Barry's radiator or fan spacer fits. So it's all ticks there. So thanks again. Please like, share, and what do I have to do, Barry?
Barry?
Ray, subscribe.
Oh yes, yeah. Make sure we subscribe like me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was well rehearsed, wasn't it? Anyway, thanks again. We'll see you next time. Bye.